24 minutes to 10 o'clock. Now, South Africa's information regulator says WhatsApp cannot share users' information with other units in the group. This comes on the back of the company saying it will update its privacy policy to share data such as phone numbers and locations. The regulator says Facebook is differentiating between Europe and South Africa, while the two areas have very similar data protection laws. Well, for more on this, I'm joined now by Johannes Weapon, who's a member of the Information Regulator's Office. Mr. Weapon, good morning. Thank you very much for your time. I mean, just a few weeks ago on this program, I interviewed various people locally and globally when WhatsApp announced that under the Facebook thing, they're going to be changing their privacy requirements for users and stuff like that. And now, the date was shifted to May, and now you are engaging with Facebook. Why did you wait for so long to engage when this has been bubbling around for months now?
Good morning, sir, and good morning to your viewers. First of all, let me start by expressing on behalf of the Information Regulator our condolences on the passing of Ms. Brown, and also to our sincere condolences to the Brown family and the ENCA family. Thank you so much. Basically, to revert back to you on your question, why did we take so long to actually engage with Facebook? There are processes that we follow at the Information Regulator. We needed to acquire the information that we are supposed to analyze. And after analyzing the information, we also need to quality assure the information. After quality assuring the information, we then engaged Facebook. So it was a process that we embarked upon.
Okay.
As you might.
So the process has allowed you to be here today, and you've written to them. What are the key points you are making to Facebook?
Okay. First of all, we're saying that Facebook is not allowed to share the personal information that they have collected from the users with the broader family of WhatsApp is with the information that they've collected from WhatsApp. Facebook must not share with the Facebook family of companies. That's the first point. The second point, they would need to obtain prior informed, they need to obtain what we would call prior authorization in terms of Section 57. And what is also very important for us is that there is a take it or leave it consent that Facebook has expressed in their terms and conditions, which is also of concern to us. The other aspect is that when Facebook wants to use the information for another purpose other than the purpose for which they have collected the information, then it would also violate one of the conditions for the lawful processing of personal information.
Okay, so all those points are important, I guess, and very relevant to be raised now. There is a concern, of course, as well, that you are making about the different standards that Facebook seem to be applying in terms of the EU and us, while the legislation is similar. So what are you going to do about it? You've now written to them. What should we expect next to be happening? What are their next action steps?
Well, next, of course, we are going to schedule a roundtable with Facebook as per the direction of the chairperson of the Information Regulator, Advocate Nancy Takula. We will then engage Facebook to actually unpack our analysis and also ensure that Facebook understands the concerns that we have and also how these concerns actually relate to what we would call a violation of the lawful processing of personal information. And we would also then want Facebook to, if we come to the end of our discussions, undertake to correct these concerns that the regulator will be highlighting in our roundtable discussion.
Okay. Advocate Weapon, very quickly, when can we expect that roundtable to take place?
I think it's a process. We have written to them and we are awaiting a date. We will be coordinating that, and I hope, if I can put it that way, to have this, that roundtable will take place before the end of March. And our chairperson, after considering the discussions, will then ensure that for the purpose of transparency, we also communicate with the media what decisions we took or what the outcome of our roundtable has been. So we're hopeful that it will take place as soon as possible.
Yes, because May is not far away. Thank you very much, Advocate Johannes Weapons from the Information Regulator. They will have to wait and see what happens there. They've written to Facebook regarding the WhatsApp situation. May is not far away. And the laws of this country are similar to Europe, but the European market is being treated quite differently by Facebook. There's a lot of discrimination there, in my view. Why should South Africa be treated differently from the Europeans? I wonder. I hope Facebook can answer that in that round table.